Hello, Masterminds Podcast. Here I am, your co-host, with another episode here at Masterminds Podcast. Today, I'm going to speak to my artists, right? We're talking to our painters, our creatives, our writers, our dancers. Whichever kind of artist you are, this video is for you. I want to speak about imposter syndrome because a lot of times artists become artists because we battle emotions inside of us that are very highly in tuned. I've realized that not a lot of people actually are in tune with their emotions. It feels natural for me because I've always been hypersensitive and painting and needing to express myself. And when something bothers me, I need to talk about it and write about it and cry about it. Time has gone on. I realized that I'm an artist because I am highly sensitive. I am an artist because I do feel my feelings. And painting is my way of feeling those feelings, but also just expressing myself, right? Creating these YouTube videos is a way of feeling your feelings. So I'm talking to you, the creative person that is probably dealing with imposter syndrome, maybe not feeling good enough. You just got paid for your creativity and it feels a little unnatural. It feels a little weird. It feels like, okay, how do I put a price on my creative energy? Because the reality is when you sell your creative works, all right, when you sell anything that has to do with anything tied to your creativity, you're selling a piece of your creative energy, right? If I sell a painting, I'm selling, my creative energy, and it feels vulnerable and it feels weird and it feels like, how do I put a price of value to this? Which, if you haven't watched my video on what is the difference between price and value, click the link below in the description so you can go ahead and watch that video as well, because that video is just as much as important as this one. It was weird to put a money tag to that creative energy, right? If you're a dancer and you're using your body to create, it can feel weird. Like, am I worth it? Am I valuable? Am I worthy? Am I good enough? And the truth is that imposter syndrome is what makes you an artist. It's part of the process. There needs to be an antagonist. There needs to be that polarity of positivity and negativity, because it's through that feeling of not feeling worthy, of not feeling good enough, of not feeling like your creative expression is good enough. It's through those emotions that you find your true identity, that you find your true self-worth. You have to go through those feelings. And I've noticed within myself, and comment below if you've had similar feelings, where I've really hated a painting so much. And through that hate for that painting, because I feel super obsessed and I need to figure it out, through the quote unquote hate, I know it's a strong word, but quote unquote hate of that painting, I find my breakthrough through that painting. I find another side, and sometimes you just have to step away and give yourself some time to settle and come back to your creativity and see that you are unique. At the end of the day, there are no two painters alike. There are no two dancers alike. There are no two people alike. You are you. I am Pamela, and I'm Pamela, right? I'm Pamela Soychep. The way I make paintings is the way I make paintings. I am unique. I'm supposed to look different, right? I remember being in art school and I felt so weird because my paintings were always the oddball in the class. And I remember dealing with so much imposter syndrome. Like, I can't draw like everybody else can. Everybody's giving me critique on my paintings are so chaotic and my work is so chaotic. But I'm supposed to be different. I'm supposed to be unique. That's what makes me me, and that's what makes me stand out. You're dealing with imposter syndrome as a creative person, it's a good thing, because deep down in your soul, you know that you are different, and you just have to accept that you are different. And because you are different, it's what makes you who you are, and it's what makes you valuable. It's what makes your creative energy valuable, your creative work, your expression valuable. So with that said, make sure that you go ahead, click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to our channel. Not only do I post these weekly short clips, but Brian, my co-host, also posts weekly short clips. So make sure you go ahead, check him out as well. And comment your biggest takeaway, share this video with someone that needs to hear this message. And we'll see you guys on IG Live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. You could go ahead in the description and find the link to our IG below. You guys, see you soon.